What it is, what it ain't, it's your mother fun boy. I'ma have fun with your mother boy. Here at the Clyfford Still grave, except he is not in the ground. Check this out. This is a doorway, and I'll show you what's inside. Although the doorway's locked, but you can see Clyfford is right here, and then his wife Patty's down there. And it looks like there's one more vault or crypt or whatever it is at the top. Creepy as shit, that's for sure. I kind of wish he was in the ground, but whatever. All right, so we will read the inscriptions. Here we go. Alrighty, I choose that my art be engaged in that which exalts the spirit of man. Like I said, this is a door, and there is a, that says, we all bear the burden of tradition on our backs, but I cannot hold it a privilege to be a pallbearer of my spirit in its name. I don't know what the fuck that means, but there it is. Clyfford right there. Patty on the bottom. There's Patricia. She is the reason why Denver has the art collection. So yes, pretty cool, huh? And then I got my crew here. What do you guys think, man? Are we taking the torch? Goddamn right we are. Yay! Recording right now.
Okay, I know.
Okay, so
this is Paul Tucker.
So all right. So here's my idea. The idea was that you had said that the building was going to absorb sadness, and I recognize like this is like a real hospital where there's like practical things where like it's not always a positive ending. But what I wanted to do was to show in the movie Interstellar. I found it really profound because like in the little girl's room, there's a knocking on the door, and it's the father who's traveling through space and time. If you've ever seen the movie, it's unbelievable the way that they visually show that he's like traveling through a black hole, and then he's like in the world is like three-dimensional because like if you one dimension, two dimension, three dimension, and then the fourth dimension. So he's traveling through that, and so he's pounding on the wall trying to communicate to his daughter. So the idea is like a little girl in her bedroom. Maybe she has a dog or a cat or a stuffed animal, and then like this vision coming of like one day you'll be the guardian of these dogs and cats. And so I wanted it to look like magic, where like the wallpaper is like ripping, there's this gold, there's this color, like the fairy dust, but then you would have this vision of your future. So a couple of things here that may or may not work, but I think that there's an idea here. Is so I wanted it to be she's filled with hope. So instead of because again, like if you have your dog and he has a tumor or something like that, you're not filled with hope. But you're not in the business of the other thing you told me too when I talked about hunting was that you said you're in the business of saving lives. So I would say that that's a person who's filled with hope. And the other thing that kissed me longer, the idea that like I realize how much time I waste kissing my dogs, but then if you go on Facebook, like every day somebody's dog is dying, and so whenever I do my little cuddle puddles. I mean, I have work to do, but it's like, you know what, like, another few minutes of cuddles. So a couple things visually though, I could make another canvas that's that size and shape with the frame that would say "Kiss Me Longer" on it, so that it would be like a cohesive thing. I could also do smaller pieces where like the messages could be smaller, or you could scrap the whole idea. The other thing too is that this fits in the stairwell, so it could be lifted there, and then you have options, is what I'm saying, and I can always like take the message and reformat it so that it does fit your space. The other option, the bigger option, go big or go home. You can either read about history or you can be a part of history. You can make it or you can research it, and I'm making history every damn day that I'm alive. I like that this is blues. And then it'd be nice to make another triptych of pinks, and then do another singular panel of like a mustard yellow. Put the mustard yellow in the stairwell, and then have the blue and then the pink, like working off of each other. So that's only for big dreamers, big thinkers. You're a little girl getting your calling to be a veterinarian. I was a little boy living in the world of imagination where anything was possible. That's my pitch.
I love it. So this is the artwork that's going to go in the stairwell that leads from the exam rooms down to the basement. We're in the basement right now. So that's Paul's pitch to me on the piece that he made.